Alright guys, Gorgeous Grubs here. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing an update on this tool, well, not an update really, the first video on my tool cart right here that I use on a daily basis. On top I usually keep that phone holder right there and paperwork, but my top drawer is all my electrical. This is all I have for it. 14.4 from Snap-on. I keep speaker. I have my little screws in there. Then I have these drill bits, which if you guys haven't received them or bought them, I highly recommend these. They're worked amazing for me so far. And they're from Atco. Then I keep a box of gloves, 2 of my mini flashlights, and then this tool for scraping off mold, double-sided tape off of moldings and other stuff that I need. Works pretty good. I have a couple of these. I have the long version of this one, but it's in for service right now, so hopefully I should be seeing that anytime soon here. And then I have a metric tape measure, which is body tech should always have it, in my opinion. But I heard Snap-on doesn't make these metal casing tape measures no more, but I haven't really confirmed that. Now, on my first drawer, I have all my sockets, go from 1/4 inch to 3/8. I have Torx. I have over here 12-point wobbles. These right here, I have never had an issue with them, and I've used them a lot. None broken, none like that. 1/4 inch extensions, 3/8 extensions. And this is 1/4 right here. This is 3/8. This is 3/8, and this is 3/8. These are impact. That's what I have on my first drawer. Now in my second drawer, I keep my wrenches. My wrenches stay in this drawer. I have this set that's from 10 to 19. And then I have this set, the flexible ones. These usually come from, I think they come from 8, but I lost my 8, so I replaced it with these 7. I even have a 7 over here that I put on there just because they work really good. I kind of did a little bit of suspension. I don't do much, so I got these for that. And then I have my picks over here, the long sets and the short set that I use a lot, as you can see. Then I have over here, I have a bunch of like chisel, punches, cutters, these that I just bought, but for some reason this is my second set that I have, and I've already broken 2 of them. I haven't had any. This panel popper right here works really good. It's from Atco. I forgot, I think I paid like 20-30 bucks for this, but it was well worth it. It's well worth it. Then I have these supposedly to pop covers on door panels and stuff. I hardly ever use them, because the reason why is because I tend to always rely on this guy right here that I use on a daily basis. Right there, it's I've had this for like 2-3 years. Haven't had to replace it not once at all, and it's the one that goes at an angle, not the straight one. But that sums it up for my second drawer of my white tool cart. Oops, and shit like that happens sometimes. Now on the third one, this is just my junk drawer. I keep all my junk here, receipts, everything that's in my pocket that I don't want in my pocket, I come and throw it in here. Got my rings, tapes, my keys, my wallet, my safety glasses, this mirror right here. And then I also have this magnet that I use on the daily. And I have the double-sided tape right here, all 3 sizes. The tips for the 3M panel bond and all that, and then acid brushes as well. So this is just my junk that I earned, some shop supplies that I keep in here. But this right here, the universal razor edge scraper, I stopped using it because obviously I replaced it with this. This works way better, a lot less work. The only thing that sucks about this, in my opinion, is that it doesn't have a trigger. It's just on or off. Yeah, I wish it would have a trigger. I have not checked if Milwaukee has come up with an upgraded. I'm pretty sure they have. I just haven't checked on it. If anybody knows, just let me know in the comments. Now this fourth drawer is pretty much the second most organized drawer I have besides my socket drawer. And I have my long Torx here, my screwdriver sets right here, my clip tool right here, best one in the market as well. Then after that I have all my pliers, and then these pliers, this belt molding tool. Then that's all I have right there. Pretty proud of how organized I have this drawer. Just because before I even bought these snap-on dividers, everything used to be everywhere. I'd have to dig, and sometimes I couldn't find anything. So then I'd think that I forgot it in a car, and then I'd come back and check, and boom, there it was. So I had to do something about that. So that's why I got those dividers as soon as I saw that Snap-on had come out with them. Now this drawer is one of the messiest ones I have in this toolbox because it's my hammer drawer. I have all my hammers, all my dollies, all that, my puller clamp, weld tabs and pull clamps right here. But out of all this that you guys see here, I only use three items from here on the daily basis the most, and that's gonna be this hammer, this dolly right here, and this other dolly right here. These are no brand, I don't think. No, they're no brand, and if there was one, it's already disappeared. But I got these as gifts. But the hammer is a Cornwall hammer, and this is the three items that I use for my dent repair the most of the time. They're the ones that you can see they're used and abused, but they're still going. I have other hammers in here that I use too, but those are the three items that I work with the most out of this drawer. Now the last drawer. This last drawer is the messiest one, but that's because I have all my air tools in here and my 1/2-inch socket set with 1/2-inch extensions. I have from 10 to 24, and I have a 30. Yep, this is a 30. The reason why I have a 30 is because we used to have a Chief frame machine, and they required a 30mm socket to tighten down the clamps. But we have now upgraded to Carliner, and Carliner uses 24mm socket. But this drawer, as you can see, it's a mess. This is the drawer that I have to be digging in to get stuff out. I don't know if there's a way to get this drawer cleaned up, or if anybody knows, let me know. But this is so far how it's been since day one of this toolbox. I have a belt sander from Macco Tools, and I usually keep the 60 grit sand belt here. Then I have another one that's also Macco, but it's the Silver Eagle line that I keep the paint stripper abrasive belt on. It's handy having both instead of having to change back and forth. And another thing that I have is two of these. I have two of these rivet guns. The reason why is because I bought this one back in 2016, I believe. but it only came with that one tip. I didn't have no extras. And I had for the bigger rivets, I used to have the it used to be in this drawer, but I think I took it out, put it in my blue toolbox because I don't use it anymore. I believe it's called the Big Daddy, that one that you use with both hands. So I replaced that with this one right here. A co-worker here at the shop that I'm at, that I've been here for the past 9 months, said he bought one of these on Amazon and it came with different attachments. So I just put the biggest attachments, and now I have two, and it's convenient because I grab this one for the little rivets, this one for the big rivets, and they're air, so it's hardly any work that I have to do. Just press the trigger and there you go. Don't have to be pumping nothing. And then I have my eraser wheel here, door skinning tool right here. We'll get to that one right now. I have this air hammer for door skins. I really don't like this thing. I've used it a couple of times, but I really don't. I'd rather just do it by hand in a dolly. I don't like that one. But this one though, this is very nice right here. This is really nice. It's right there. And then this is high-speed air sander, which is basically a polisher, and I use it to grind down my welds, and it works really good. It works way better than a grinder because this is a polisher, so it's at a lot lower RPMs, and the outcome is amazing. I highly recommend you guys to look this up too and see. I have my ear protection right there, my heat gun, all more tools there, 1/2-inch impact there that I use on the daily. I moved to an 18-volt from Snap-on that I have in my other toolbox that you guys will get to see in another video. But this sums it up for this toolbox. That's all that I have. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one. We'll see you next time.